This has been the most successful year for Rapha Condor Sharp by far. We've been working towards this for the last 3 years, and I have to say that this season everything has come together and we've got our just rewards, to be quite honest. I think it wasn't just about the efforts that we put in this year, it's what we've been putting into place for the last 2 years. The team's ethos, the way that we race, the way that people train, the type of riders that have been attracted to the team. As a result of our success, this year, we wanted to mix things up, change things for next year, try a new exciting project for our 3 main sponsors, Rapha Condor and Sharp. So we're going to go with a lot of young riders next year. We're going to still retain the services of some older guys, Christian House, Dean Downing, James McCullum. We want to keep them on board to mentor a group of young riders. This is not just a one-year project. We want this to go over probably 5 years. We want this project to last. With the aim to be able to create a British team that will complement the British Cycling Academy that's already in existence. Really, we found that once a lot of these riders don't make it to the World Class Performance Programme, where did they go? What did they do? And most of them are trying to go abroad to race with no clear pathway. We want to try and create something that's going to give them a clear pathway. I think we'll have teething problems in the certainly next season. And eventually we'd like it to be majority of the team would be British. However, certainly for next year we're going to take a couple of Aussies and then probably a South African rider as well. Yeah, it's going to be really, really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. It even keeps me on my toes to start working with another group of younger riders. So I'm really looking forward to it.
So it's ambitious sort of shift of your I guess fabric of the team. What's the ultimate goal for 2012? If you can...
Well, I think the ultimate goal for 2012 is to make sure that we do enough to be able to attract sponsors to keep the project going. To be quite honest, I mean, Rapha and Condor have underwritten this for the next 5 years. They want to, they really want this to happen. It's just not it's not an idea we've plucked out of the air. It's something that really, really appeals to them. They think it should appeal to a number of sponsors. We've been really, really fortunate in that Sharp have bought into the idea, which is unusual in so much that they've tasted a lot of success there in the last 12 months in particular. But as a company, they've really bought into the idea of looking at youngsters and trying to bring them through in the sport. So it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. We're going to make a few mistakes in this first year, I think, but it's going to be all about trying to minimise those mistakes. And I'll certainly be speaking to people at the British Cycling and sort of see if there's any way that they can help us in certain areas, if it's only just from an advice point of view. I don't profess to know all the answers myself, even though I worked there for a good number of years. But it's something that we're really looking forward to, and certainly the older guys that are staying on probably won't appreciate me calling them older guys, but they are, they've really bought into the project as well, which is kind of very, very rewarding. So in the long term, what we'd like to see happen is this would be the desired pathway for a rider that doesn't make it to the academy, or a rider that doesn't want to go the track route. This would be our their one-stop shop, if you like, for making it onto a bigger and better team in the future. I don't think we see ourselves as being the moving up ourselves as a Pro Continental or Pro Tour status. We're hoping we can sort of get some connections with Pro Tour teams, which will be will end up being a feeder team for those major teams.